If you're using Bookbolt for Amazon KDP, the first tool you need to understand is product search. It's the very first item in the navigation menu on the left side of your screen, and it answers the most important question before you build any book. Is there actually a market for this? Hi, I'm Janet from Simple Creative Projects. I help people with limited resources build real income streams online. Let's get into it.
Once you're logged in, look at the left side navigation menu. Product Search is right at the top. Click it. This is Bookbolt's live research engine pulling real data directly from Amazon's KDP catalog. You'll see two things sitting next to each other at the top of the screen. A search bar where you enter your keyword, and right next to it, a category dropdown. Let's start with a category. I'm going to select Journal from the dropdown. This tells Bookbolt to only pull results from the Journal category on Amazon. If you're not sure what category fits your idea yet, you can leave it on General to see everything. But when you know what type of book you want to make, always narrow it down. It keeps your research focused and relevant. Now in the search bar, I'll type Faith Journal as an example. Keep your keyword short and simple. Beneath the search bar and category dropdown, you'll see 3 toggles. Let me walk you through each one. The first is live or deleted. Always choose live. These are books currently active on Amazon. Deleted listings are gone from the marketplace and not useful for niche research. The second toggle sorts your results, BSR or reviews. Select BSR. This puts the best-selling books at the top of your results, which is exactly what you want to see first. The third toggle is keywords or author. Leave it on keywords for now. Switch it to author only if you want to look up a specific publisher and see what they're producing and how it's performing. Once your results load, look at the summary bar running across the top. This gives you an instant overview of the entire search. Total results, minimum BSR, maximum BSR, average BSR, lowest price, highest price, and average price. Before you even look at a single book, this bar already tells you a lot about the health and pricing of this niche. You'll also see a sort dropdown just below it. Set it to BSR low to high, so the best-selling books appear first. Before we go further, let me explain what BSR actually means, because this number is at the heart of everything. BSR stands for Bestsellers Rank. Amazon assigns every book a number based on how well it is selling compared to every other book in the store. The lower the number, the better the book is selling. Think of it like a leaderboard. You want to be as close to number 1 as possible. Here's what those numbers mean in practice. A BSR between 100 and 1000 is a certified hit. That book is selling a high volume every single day. Between 1000 and 5000 is excellent. A strong performer, likely moving 15 to 50 or more copies a day. Between 5000 and 10,000 is good. Consistent sales with reliable demand. Now, here's something important to keep in mind. BSR doesn't mean the same thing in every category. A BSR of 5,000 in a highly competitive category is actually more impressive than a BSR of 5,000 in a small niche. context matters. And perhaps most importantly, stability beats a spike. A book sitting steadily at a BSR of 5,000 over several months is far more valuable to study than one that hit 1,000 once and then disappeared. Steady BSR means consistent sales velocity. That is the kind of niche you want to build in. Now let's look at what each individual result tells you. On the left, you have the book cover. Pay attention to design trends, color choices, and styles that appear repeatedly across the top results. That's what's working visually in this niche right now. Next to the title on the right side, you'll see 3 icons. The book icon takes you directly to BookScout for that specific listing. I'll be covering BookScout in the next tutorial. The clock icon shows you the BSR and price history over time. And the heart icon saves the listing to your favorites. Below the title, you have the author. Most of the time, independently published, just like you will be. Then the price, what the market is currently charging. Now look at the BSR line. You'll see 3 pieces of information. The first is the current BSR number. Next to it is a second number with an arrow. If that arrow is green and pointing down, the BSR is improving, meaning the book is selling more. If the arrow is red and pointing up, the BSR is getting worse, meaning sales are slowing down. And finally, the estimated monthly sales figure tells you how many copies that ranking translates to every month. Below that is the average BSR, with the moving sales figure next to it. This is the number to pay the most attention to. The average BSR smooths out any short-term variations and gives you the true picture of how consistently this book sells over time. If the average BSR and the current BSR are close to each other, that book has been performing steadily. That is your signal. Then you have the ASIN, Amazon's unique product identifier. The reviews section shows you the star rating and total number of ratings. A book with a strong BSR and a low review count is an opportunity. It's already selling well, but the market hasn't locked it in yet. That's your opening. The publication date tells you how long the listing has been live. A recent book with a strong BSR signals active current demand in this niche. The publisher field, almost always independently published for low-content books. And finally, the description with a View More link. Read these carefully. The way successful sellers describe their books is a masterclass in positioning, and it gives you real language to model in your own listings. Now let's move to the right side of the screen. The top panel is the keyword count cloud. These are the words appearing most frequently across all the results for your search, each one with a number showing how many times it appears. This is your niche vocabulary. The words you see repeated here are the ones buyers are responding to, and the ones successful sellers are using. Use them in your book title, subtitle, and back-end keywords. Below the keyword cloud is the alternative keywords panel. This is a table of related keyword phrases, each one with its search volume, the number of times that phrase is searched on Amazon every month. Each keyword has 4 icons next to it. The magnifying glass takes you straight into product search for that specific keyword. So if you spot guided faith journal with strong search volume, one click and you're looking at all the books selling for that exact phrase. The A icon sends you to Bookbolt's keyword search tool for deeper keyword data and related terms. The chart icon is where it gets really valuable. Click it to see the estimated monthly sales volume and the competition score for that keyword, along with its own keyword count panel. High search volume combined with a low competition score is exactly what you're looking for. That's an underserved keyword worth targeting. And the heart icon saves that keyword to your favorites for later. The panel also has multiple pages. Don't stop at page 1. Scroll through and look for keywords with solid search volume that your competition may have overlooked. Those are often the best opportunities. Back in the results, click the clock icon to the right of any book title to see its BSR and price history over time. What you want to see is a BSR that stays consistently low, ideally under 10,000. If the line shows too many highs, the book is not selling consistently, and that niche is not reliable enough to build on. And when you find a listing worth keeping, click the heart icon to save it to your favorites. Build up a solid research list before you open the studio and start designing anything. That's Product Search. It's the first tool in the left side menu for a reason. Use it every single time before you start a new book. 10 minutes here will tell you whether the niche is worth your time. In the next tutorial, I'll walk you through Book Scout, the next tool down in that same left side menu. You already saw the book icon in the results linking straight to it. It works differently and gives you a completely different angle on what's selling. If you want to try Bookbolt yourself, the link is in the description. Free 3-day trial at bookbolt.io/7679.html. And when you're ready to subscribe, use code CREATEBOOKS20 for 20% off. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.